Hi there, Scranton School District administrators, faculty, and staff. Welcome back to the 2016-17 school year. On this, our second back-to-school kickoff, I've chosen to address you virtually so that you will have more time in your schools and classrooms today. As you know, I was away from Scranton for many years. Before that, like most of you, I grew up here, attended school here, and was a teacher here. In my back-to-school kickoff talk with you last year, I mentioned my kindergarten teacher at Charles Sumner, Mrs. Phillips, and what I remembered most about her. Her determined face, her reassuring smile, her gentleness, her unmistakable authority, and her lifelong lessons. I said I will never forget her and other great teachers, colleagues, and students here and in other places that have influenced my life in so many ways. I share this with you because today is a good day to remind you that your students will never forget you. You are their role models. You lead them, inspire them, help them to achieve, drive change in them, and shape their young minds. You are their champions. It is you who sees in them what oftentimes they cannot see in themselves. This past year, I've had the opportunity to get to know you on a professional level, and many of you on a personal level. I was delighted to meet your families and thank them for sharing you with us. I want you to know how much I appreciate your service. For the honorable work you do, you are to be commended. If you are tuned in today, you have been drawn by a force greater than yourself and are driven to make a difference for all students in the district. All students in every classroom, in every school across the district. I hope you had a safe and fun-filled break and are recharged, energized, and ready for the year ahead. We have much work to do for the new school year, and not any one of us can do it alone. For the remainder of our time together this morning, I'm going to talk about three things: the district, our story, and the power of team. Second, we'll take a look back at our strategic planning and alignment and the progress we made. And finally, look ahead to our future and the way forward. Scranton, like other school districts, has its challenges. I truly believe the right team is in place and each of us at our best, working together as Scranton One, results in a powerful winning team. We are on a journey together to become a strategic district of excellence. We have much more to do, but from one end of the district to the other, great things are happening. The list of accomplishments in each of your schools to support our students is incredible. Scranton School District, as you know, is a majority-minority urban district, not only because of its location in the city, because the city and all of its unique characteristics are reflected in our schools. 57% of our students make up different ethnicities. 74.9% of our students are from low socioeconomic households. All students are not coming to us ready to learn at the same rate. The majority is coming to us well behind their peers. The mindset must shift to meet these students where they are. One size no longer fits all in instructional delivery and/or content. Our core business is teaching and learning. Let's take a moment to see how we're doing. Our graduation rate is at 70.66%. With a cohort of 760 students, only 542 graduate. Our female graduation rate is higher than that of our males. The latest data on the Keystone exams indicate for Algebra 1, we are at the state average of 42%. In biology, we are 42%, slightly below the state average of 48%. In literature, the state average is 58.7%, and we are at 46.6%. Our student achievement on the PSSAs is below the state average. In English language arts, 46.4% of our students are proficient or advanced, which is well below the state average of 59.9%. In mathematics, our percentage of students at proficient and advanced is 23.3% compared to 39.7%. And in science, 54.3% of our students are advanced and proficient compared to 67.9% in the states. Let's talk about student growth for a moment. Progress is being made in student growth, which is a big plus. We cannot ignore the fact that there are good things happening in classrooms across the district. However, the growth is in pockets across the district and not the norm in every classroom in every school. To improve student growth across the district, the right strategies must be in place to help us continually improve. The good news is the work is outlined in the strategic plan, and we are well on our way to implementing ways to improve district performance and student achievement. Scranton 1 is all about team power. Team power is the way in which we will unleash the collaborative genius that it will take to move student achievement from where we are to where we should be. To unleash this collaborative genius requires each team member to have positive energy and positive intentions, all capable and willing to work together. Last year, I asked that you join me in a more holistic and strategic team approach to improve student achievement and become Scranton 1. I asked that together we create a synergy that will make the district and the greater community one, in which we are mutually dependent on the other, bound by common goals, and willing to share in the responsibility of educating and impacting all Scranton students to be the best that they can be. Utilizing a strategic planning process to align the infrastructure with the strategic vision, the strategic plan includes strategies and initiatives to guide our work. Simply put, the plan identifies the right work to accomplish our goal in 4 strategic focus areas. In my remarks, I will focus on our journey together on the way to a strategic district of excellence. It is the mission of the Scranton School District to educate, inspire, and empower students, and our vision is to educate students to their full potential and prepare them to be successful in all aspects of their lives. Our Year 1 commitment in the strategic plan was to focus on 4 areas: improve student performance, engage parents in the educational process, strengthen the culture, and reduce the budget deficit. We will stay focused on these 4 areas as we move forward. Let's talk about what we have done toward these ends. Strategic Focus Area 1, Teaching and Learning. Student achievement is the heart of our work. We defined the things that will help us turn the corner. That is to ensure a high-quality instructional program that addresses the needs of our increasingly diverse student population. This is a priority, and we have allocated resources to align the pre-K-12 curriculum with the Common Core standards, develop a cultural literacy teaching and learning program, and supports special education programs with maximum efficiency and effectiveness. We expect to see improvements as early as the opening of school. We are addressing the special education program and ways to improve instruction and support for our students with the rollout of the new special education model and the consolidation of LJA and Monticello. Student health, safety, and welfare are also incredibly important. We recognize that many students come to school with poor health care and nutrition, have a limited vocabulary, and are not challenged academically, socially, or emotionally in their homes. We have expanded the many safeguards which have been put into place to support students. To improve safety in our schools, we are working closely with the City Police Department. We have received grants to increase our student safety and welfare programs. Strategic Focus Area 2, Leadership and Talent Management. We put supports in place to ensure effective district and school leadership and will continue to build in this area. Central Office has been redesigned. This past year, we set the wheels in motion to provide better service to our schools. Last year, I introduced the strategic plan and spoke to you about flipping the script, a concept in urban school districts in which the central office is redesigned in a way that we lead for results and equity by providing support to schools with the limited resources we have available. The shift to leadership for results and equity is to ensure that central administration supports schools by providing the tools, resources, and technical assistance which the data tells us are needed to impact student achievement. Additionally, we are hoping to implement the PAETEP technology to help you and your principals work more collaboratively in your Danielson evaluations. Our principals are actively engaged in building their skills as instructional leaders, as they are far too talented to merely manage buildings. Strategic Focus Area 3, Systems, Processes, and Resources. Operations and finance is an area of focus as we have many improvement needs and a limited budget. We're identifying ways to work more effectively and efficiently and to allocate more resources directly to our students and schools while attempting to close the budget gap. Strategic Area 4, Culture and Governance. We have started the work to align board policies and administrative procedures that guide the day-to-day operations, define expectations of employees, and keep us in compliance with state law, and to put accountability systems in place to measure district progress. The way forward, our future. There is an urgency for change in Scranton. No doubt we are all working hard. However, we must do the right work to affect change. Behind that work needs to be two beliefs. One, the belief that all students can and will learn, and the belief that there is a sense of urgency to make it happen. The sense of urgency in Scranton is not merely to maintain the status quo, it's to embrace the spirit of continuous improvement and understand that constant adjustments are accepted as part of our work. If something is not working, then we must do things differently to get different results. As educators, we must continually examine, study, respond, reinvent, and strive for a new level of well-being, capability, results, while building for vitality and future success. Scranton has been on its journey for quite some time now, and although the evidence shows efforts have been tried, we are not there yet. It's time for new stories of great learning. To paraphrase an education author, I believe that all of us are smarter, stronger, and better together than any of us could ever be alone. So whether we are bulldogs or wildcats, invaders or knights, teachers, administrators, school-based employees, or central office employees, we are all Scranton One. To improve student achievement across the Scranton School District, we must work as one system with common goals and students as our number one focus. Everyone has a role. Central office exists to support the schools. Principals support teachers. Teachers and other staff members support students. We all engage parents to help them understand their roles in the educational process. Your job description is short: to teach, to help students to learn. So today I'm standing with you as a lifelong teacher myself, and now as your superintendent, committing to provide 3 important ingredients to help our students soar. 1, respect for the profession in which we chose to dedicate our knowledge, talents, and skills. For our students to be successful, teaching has to be done exceptionally well by exceptionally great teachers, and we are committed to support our exceptionally great teachers. 2, resources to function at your best for our students. Providing the right resources will empower you to make a difference, as you alone are the key factor in determining the quality of learning. 3, recognition of the challenges we not only confront but overcome on a day-to-day basis. It is you who have the ability to influence lives. Cicero said, "What nobler employment or more valuable to the state than that of instructing the younger generation?" As our 10,000 students pass through our schoolhouse doors year after year, each of us, teachers directly and the rest of us indirectly, is responsible for them, and the degree to which we educate every child is a reflection on our values. It is a reflection on us, the adults, who surround, shape, inspire, and build the minds of our students. In closing, I'd like to summarize with 3 points. First, for student success to occur across the district, we must work as one system with common goals and students as our number one focus. Not one of us can do this work alone. Our 5-year strategic plan will continue to guide our work. Become familiar with it. Under the plan, we will work together as a team to streamline our work, set our priorities, align our budget to our strategy, and support high-quality instruction. Second, there is a sense of urgency to improve student achievement. Status quo is no longer an option. Third, our schools exist to serve all students, and all students can and will learn. It is my privilege to be a part of this shared journey with you and all of the members of the Scranton School District family and community. I look forward to embarking on yet another productive and successful school year with you, and continue to change our story by making Scranton a smart district, not only in student achievement, but how we do business to support teaching and learning. For this team, the finish line will mean Scranton being a higher performing school district. Our 9th grade cohort graduates on time and is prepared for post-secondary military and career options, and our district is financially solvent. Now is the time for all of us to go forth and be awesome. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for your service. Have a productive day, and let's have a great school year.